Hello friends! In this video, we learn what Homeworld 3 is and what will be in it. Homeworld 3 is an upcoming video game in the Homeworld series. Set 100 years following the events of Homeworld 2, it will be the 5th game in the series, planned for release on the Steam and Epic Games stores. It will be developed by Blackbird Interactive, which consists of numerous former employees of Relic Entertainment, the original studio who produced Homeworld and Homeworld 2. The game has been fully funded by Gearbox Software, who are the current owners of the IP for the series. According to Martell, despite its age, the HW2 engine is so strong and capable thanks in part to the efforts Gearbox has made to upgrade the platform, that it could handle any theoretical sequel. Of course, Martell was quick to add that a Homeworld sequel may not take the same form as the first two, and the team would have to sit down with the game's original creators to look at what the next game would be. Brian Martell, Gearbox Software. Story. As yet, the full story and events of Homeworld 3 remain unknown, although some details were released during Gamescom 2022, which provided a backstory to the premise of the game as a whole. This included a confirmation of the story taking place exactly 100 years after the events of Homeworld 2, and being a continuation of some plot points shown at the very end of the previous game, such as the unlocking of the Great Network of Hyperspace Gates by Karen Stjett. Gamescom 2022 also confirmed that during the intervening period of time between the two games, Karen had led a fleet into something called the Anomaly to determine its impact to the galaxy, as it had apparently the ability to swallow up other hyperspace gates and other planets. However, Karen did not return from this expedition and is presumed missing. It is the task of her successor to lead a new fleet with a mothership called the Kar-Kushan to unlock the mystery behind the so-called anomaly threatening the galaxy. The initial teaser trailer features several small ships making a jump through the Eye of Aaron, introduced in the closing cinematic of Homeworld 2. Concept art shows a mothership-class vessel similar in design to the Pride of Hygera, if not the Pride itself, commanding a fleet of smaller ships in battle, similarly to previous games in the series. Several shots of concept art show fleets opposing the Hygerans, colored the same bright red as ships from early concept art of the Vaegar, with a small number bearing strikingly similar designs and checkered color patterns. Other concept art shows ships designed similarly to the Taidan carrier and ion cannon frigate, with noticeable Taidan design characteristics, with one image having the carriers colored yellow and a distinct front hangar bay, and another with the ion cannon frigates, which have the most prevalent Taidan design characteristics, and colored white, with a very faint green or gray secondary color on the accompanying vessels. Another particular image shows Hygeran fighter craft scaling a large ship with the distinct Taidan Imperial color scheme, potentially hinting at the return of the Taidan Republic and Taidan Imperialists, who now fight for what remains of Makan's fallen Vaegar Empire among the already leaderless Vaegar and empowered Hygerans. Some of the concept art shows extremely large spacecraft in the background of shots. It is unclear if these are background images or active participants in combat. It will also feature megaliths, which were previously intended to feature in Homeworld 2. But technical restrictions at the time vastly restricted the scope of these in the final game. However, the specifics of how megaliths will feature in the game, and their impact to the completion of missions and the story, remain unknown. At Gamescom 2022, it was confirmed that the player will be in control of a fleet headed up by Imogen Stjett, a member of Keith Stjett, who had become the successor to Karen in the intervening time. The details of Imogen's backstory are presently unknown, and the only fact known about her is that Imogen holds the key to unlocking the mystery around the so-called anomaly threatening the galaxy. Ships. While it is unknown what ships will be featured in the game, The campaign updates posted by the publishers of the series have revealed that 2 new ships will be included. These new ships include the Pirate Raider fighter and the Railgun frigate, but their final design and their intended purpose are under development. Soundtrack Paul Ruskai has been teaming with phenomenal musicians from around the world, including Fiona Lisa, Onur Seki, Sean Padre, Andrea Piccioni, Hesham Hamra, and Konstantinos Kalatsis. All of them are producing the Homeworld 3 soundtrack, 2 of which are available to listen on Gearbox Software YouTube channel, Fig Campaign Rewards. On the start of Fig Campaign in August 2019, there were 7 rewards. The awards costed at $50, $60, $100, $150, $160, $300, and $1,000. The rewards included 1 game, $50 reward, 2 Homeworld games, $100 reward, the exclusive Fig Backer Survey. Fig Survey is now closed. Early access to Homeworld Mobile. Keys to Homeworld Remastered and Homeworld. Deserts of Karak. The keys were issued to the campaign backers after the initial campaign closed. Fig Digital Collector's Edition items. Fig exclusive digital content, like multiplayer name colors, backership decals, icons, and banners. Enter a name in the randomized pool of pilot names for Homeworld 3. Homeworld 3 Collector's Edition, which you get to influence. The Art of Homeworld 2nd Edition, with 557 prints included. Homeworld 3 Signed concept art print, singed by Rob Cunningham. Supporter-only Discord access. After the initial campaign finished, a few changes were made on the tiers. The $50, $160, and $1,000 option is not available anymore. Homeworld 3 Signed Concept. Art print is no longer available. The Homeworld Remastered and Deserts of Karak bundle is no longer available. Art of Homeworld 2nd Edition book is no longer available. Then on the 18th April, Gearbox gave a message that said, in 72 hours to April 21st, the day that PAX East happened, that the Homeworld 3 Collector's Edition bundle is finished. On the April 21st, PAX East happened, and the $150 bundle disappeared. Some changes of the tiers including $150 Homeworld 3 Collectors. Bundle is no longer available. $60 and $100 is available. Collector's Edition. As well as a digital release via Steam and Epic Games, Homeworld 3 Collector's Edition was also released as a physical boxed set. The boxed set includes the Mothership, Karkushan, a Hygaran destroyer, a Hygaran torpedo frigate, Hygaran recon in Delta formation, WDW2 inspired spotter deck, Homeworld 3 logo keychain, and a Homeworld 3 key art lithograph. The digital goods includes a Homeworld 3 base game Steam key, a Homeworld 3 Year 1 Pass Steam key, a collection of content expanding the gameplay of both Homeworld 3's co-op PvE roguelite mode and competitive PvP, a Homeworld 3 soundtrack by Paul Ruskai, Steam key, ship decals, icons, banners, and multiplayer name colors. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and write your opinion about the game Homeworld 3 in the comments.